Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I'm Canon photographer RandallMRueff, and today is Wednesday, January the 6th, number 6, 2016 AD. And I normally don't go on the Nikon camera sites or look for Nikon, but this is for Nikon. This is a big deal, so I thought and it's in photography news. So I thought, you know what, I'll make a video about it because it's there and it's a lot of people, a lot of professionals, high-end professionals will be buying this camera. It's pre-order only. It's basically $6,500, not including tax and shipping. And I thought I'd give you a brief overview of what exactly is included with your $6,500. It's not available yet. The expected availability is in March. Beginning of March, middle of March, end of March, don't know. But for $6,500, you get free expedited shipping. And it's coming soon, though, so you only got 2 months, give or take, depending on what part of the month they start shipping. So let's talk about the camera and look at the camera and talk about what's good and what's bad. 20.8 megapixels FX format CMOS sensor. Not too impressive with it. That's not too much of an impressive feature. 20.8 megapixels. Not exactly what we were expecting or a lot of people were hoping for. Their high-end camera. But still, not bad. Don't get me wrong, it's not bad. An F.P.S image processor. I'm not familiar with the F.P. image processors, so I can't really tell you if that's good or bad. 3.2 inch, 2.36 million dot touchscreen LCD monitor. So the monitor on the back is touchscreen. That's really cool. That's something I hope Canon picks up on eventually. That would be really nice. The whole screen is touchscreen. That's awesome. 4K UHD video recording at 30 frames per second, which is an improvement, obviously, to have the 4K, but only having it at 30 frames per second. Now, that may be something that can be updated with firmware or basically a software update in the future, maybe. I don't know. I know in the past, Canon and some other companies have had, for example, 1DC only had 30, I think it was 30 frames per second or 29 or something like that. And they came up with a firmware update down the road, and you were able to download that software, and you were able to expand beyond just 30 frames per second, 4K at 30 frames, like 24 and 25 and 29, something like that. But right for now, pre-order, it's only 30 frames per second, which is good. 4K at 30 frames, not bad. I personally like 60 frames. It looks more real. It's more, in my opinion, it looks better. Personal opinion. Now, one of the things that's going to be of controversy is the memory card type, the XQD. And I made a note right here. Look at this. This camera only accepts XQD format memory cards and is not, repeat, and is not compatible with compact flash, CF, or other media. So they're definitely going to the faster XQD format, which is faster, but they're not. It's not like they have one for compact flash, one for XQD. It's XQD only. Now, I'm not real familiar with this technology, but I haven't heard rumors and seen stuff on the internet where it's faster than compact flash, and it's like the speed and quality was a lot better. Now, how much better and how good of a quality, that's yet to be seen. I don't know anybody that's using it yet, but I'm sure with the fact that this camera doesn't have an SD card slot, no SD card slot, no compact flash card slot, they're banking on the XQD format. So we'll see how that turns out. I think in the long run, it may turn out to be a good thing. It's just for You know, when a lot of people are used to using SD or compact flash, and along comes the third format, even though it's slated to be a lot faster, I don't know. Here's my reasoning: is FireWire is a lot faster than USB, a lot faster. But because USB is more of a universal format, there's a lot more USB devices than there are FireWire, to say the least. A lot more USB. Even though FireWire is a lot faster. So, of course, USB got faster as time goes on. So, could this be something that in the long run kills or slows down the Nikon being widely accepted? Or is this something that's, is it going to slow it or kill it from being widely accepted by the high-end professionals? Or is this something that's going to be really, really zoom up the speed and get a lot of high-end professionals and people with a lot of money that can afford this kind of stuff? Is this going to really boost the technology and move it forward? That's the big question. Obviously, Nikon's banking on the fact that it will move the technology and their company forward because it's faster, more higher quality. Although I have to admit, I've had compact flash in my camera for several years now, and I haven't had any complaints. Not a single one. So the fact that it's even better yet, awesome. Let's see. So dual XQD. So there's you got slots for 2 cards, which is nice. So let's look at some of the images we've got here. And keep in mind that's the back of the camera is touch screen, which is really, really cool. That's just touch screen. Why can't other cameras have that? I would love that. Or, you know what I might like is if there was a button where you could turn the touch screen on and off. Or like the iPhone, if it had a sensor where if you're going to hold if you're looking through the viewfinder and you're holding your face up to it, it automatically turns off the touch screen. That's what they need. And then when you pull the camera away from your face, it goes back to having the touch screen on. So that's what I'm hoping they have in this, or at least I think a lot of photographers would want. Of course, I want this in a Canon, but that's another story. Come on. I got sound, HDMI. I can't see what else that is. HDMI out. They've got FireWire out, USB out. We got 2. I'll have to look at through all the different ports out there. Of course, they've got the standard red strip right here as part of the Nikon grip. That's kind of a trademark of the Nikon cameras, is that red strip right there. Now, you can tell just by looking at it that the XQD cards are smaller for size when it comes to the compact flash, yet they may be as big as or just slightly bigger than the SD cards. You can't really tell from here. You have to put an SD card in there, but I would just compare it. But it looks like it's a little bit bigger than an SD card, but smaller than a compact flash. In fact, the fact that you got this area right here, you get the impression that if it was an CF card, it would come all the way down here. So obviously, it's going to be faster than a smaller. It better be faster. It's going to be smaller than compact flash, but whether it's smaller or the same size as an SD or similar size to an SD card, we'll just have to see. I don't know. I don't have the measurements for that. Of course, on top you got the standard. This is where Canon, in my opinion, has a better layout and a better look on this LCD screen. I just like the way Canon Canon's big LCD up here looks just, to me, it's more impressive than Nikon's. But neither one of them is great. I would love to see like instead of like a color display or something that mimics the display in the back. I mean, it gives the same information, but it looks more professional, high end. I mean, it is a high end camera, but you still, there's so much they can do with this little display right here if they really took the time and really did it. And it wouldn't cost a whole lot more, and it would be so much better, in my opinion. And you can have things like backlighting and stuff like that still with it. Anyway, just my personal opinion. Not as impressed as the Canon. I'm more impressed with the Canon than the Nikon, is what I'm trying to say, when it comes to this LCD display here. But again, neither one of them is that great. I mean, I like that it shows all the information you have all available, whether it's a Canon or Nikon or whatever. But I think the Canon's better, and neither one of them is great, though. So, some improvements on here would be greatly appreciated, in my opinion, for all companies. So, nobody really, quote-unquote, wins in that category. Let's see what else we got here. Show more. Oh, we got some more. Okay, so you got LCD, or not LCD, you got backlit LCD. That looks nice. It's looking. Okay, keep in mind that's a touch screen, people. Touch screen, bye. Let's see if there's any more information. Write a review. So there we go. Back to the first one. So there's any more. Let's get some more information. Can't really write a review. Oh, let's go to some more product highlight information. Oh, there we go. Boom. Multicam, 20K, 150 point autofocus system. 153 point autofocus. That blows Canons away, baby. That blows Canon away by a long way when it comes to autofocus points. Now, whether those are cross type, don't know. Native ISO 102,400 extended to 328. Was that 3 million? If that's right, that's extended to 3,280,000. That is incredible. That is incredible. Blowing Canon way out of the way. If that's not a typo, if it's 328,000, that's still impressive. But if that's actually 3,280,000, wow. 12 frames per second, so they're catching up with Canon. Shooting for 200 shots with AE, which is auto exposure, and AF autofocus. So 12 frames per second, 180K pixel sensor, 14-bit RAW files and 12-bit RAW S format. For you RAW shooters, you get some options. 1000 base gigabit wired LAN support. For those of you who are shooting tethered, which I don't do, but I can see in the studios why that would be important. But that would be really cool if you in the studio setting up could be a really nice thing. Where you can shoot from the camera and shoot straight to the computer. That would be, I think, would be very helpful. Okay, so that's a lot of features, baby. Let's go over the highlights again. Most notably, it's not coming out until March with a price of approximately $6,500. You can pre-order it now. This is B&H's website, bhphotovideo.com. 20.8 megapixels, XP5 image processor, 3.2 inch touchscreen LCD monitor, 4K at 30 frames per second, multicam 20K, 153 point autofocus system, native ISO, extended from 102,400 to 3,280,000, if that's on typo. 12 frames per second for 200 shots with auto exposure and autofocus. 180K pixel RGB sensor and group area autofocus. 14-bit RAW files and 12-bit RAW S format for you RAW shooters. And of course, 1000 base -T gigabit wire lens support for those of you who shoot tethered. It's a really neat looking camera. In my opinion, not as good looking as the Canon 1DX or 1DC, but still a good looking camera and a high quality camera. Coming soon. You can pre-order now at B&H. And again, I know that as the Canon photographer, I normally don't talk about a lot of Nikon stuff, but this is for the Nikon guys. This is going to be a big one. This is one of the big ones. A lot of improvements, a lot of updated features. So a lot to take in and think about and consider if you're going to be taking buying this camera. If you already have Nikon glass and lenses and you're high end, you're definitely going to want to buy this. We'll probably pre-order. If you got a lot of money and you shoot Nikon, you're going to want to order this camera. So if you're saving up for a high-end camera, this is the one you're going to want to save up for. So there you have it, the Nikon D5 and D.S.L.R camera, shipping in March of 2016. Pre-order now at B&H. Until next time, I'm Canon U.S.A photographer RandallMRueff, saying thanks for watching, every day, and may God bless you. As always, no matter what kind of camera you have, keep taking those pictures. Bye.